Hello and welcome back. This is a segment that I actually am hoping to upload. That gets me into my first sort of update, is that my hat is crooked. And I've had several of these videos that I've done that have turned out to be too personal to upload. I was still sort of throwing on the reins and, reining it in. But it was still to the point where it's just like, it's too much. I'm thinking eventually I'm going to wind up straying away from these vlogs just because it's going to get to, like, the rule I have for, posting online is that if you post it online, it's for the entire universe to see. For the entire universe to have access to that information. So if I, say, I'm friends with such, even if I don't say names, like if I'm saying, like, I have this friend and they're really obnoxious, and the more detail I go into, the more that person's gonna know. And that's just not, like, I'm not comfortable with that. Not to say I want to hide it, but it's more just I don't want the whole world to know all this shit. So we're gonna stray away from that. This is probably gonna wind up being more of comedy. I think I might get back into doing the comedy rounds. Those were fun, but primarily it's gonna be music. I'm figuring out how I want to do that. There's various elements I'm just contemplating. It's gonna be exciting. We'll see. But I'm gonna do some of these vlogs. Just like I'm gonna be very picky, choosy about which topics I do. Topics I do. So it'll be interesting. But definitely wanted to tell the stories of the updates that are going on, because I'm improving a lot. I woke up this morning and I'm not energetic in the morning. Right now I've been up for about an hour and I'm still slugging, but I'm trying to think how to describe this, because it really has been, like, it's a positive thing. There's a feeling kind of in my gut, and not in my gut, but like in my belly. Just felt like there was light there, and it's definitely a good feeling. Like, I woke up and it was definitely like a lack of. I mean, I'm still work in progress. I still wake up and I feel pressured for time. Like, I have to rush to everything. And even though I have like 4 hours of free time here, like, I have an 8 a.m., which I skip fairly regularly. And then, so I get up at 9, and then I'm like, I don't have till 12:40 till my next class. Like, especially today, I have an event I have to go to, so I'm missing work. So I've got time. It's just like emotionally, that's not registering for me. I may figure out how to change that before graduation. I may not. I don't know. I've made enough changes. My workout routine, I've started doing it in the evenings as well, which I didn't do at first because I thought it was going to, like, keep me from sleeping. But I realized, like, I get home from work at 8, and I don't go to sleep until midnight. So, I think that's enough time to cool down. Speaking of cool down, my downtime I've taken control of, and if I'm going to use the laptop, I have to know ahead of time, like, what I'm going to be doing. And I'm very strict about Facebook and YouTube time, especially YouTube time, because I can get lost on YouTube so easily. And it's fine to, like, I'm not against YouTube, it's just that you have to know what you want to, be doing. And I think for me, what I've realized is that I don't really want to be on YouTube. I've picked up, the PlayStation, and that's what I'm doing a lot of. That's become a huge downtime for me, and that's great. I love it. Not even just playing it, like, I've played it before, but, like, when you cut back on that time and you focus, like your mind kind of just converges and you feel like I feel like I have one again. That's pleasant. But yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention with the workout routine is that it's I'm stepping up little by little. So apart on top of having it in the evening, like the thing I do is I found this routine online a couple of years back, back in high school when I was in God mode. See that video, I explained that a little more. But you do you do a certain amount of like diamond push-ups and then regular and then wide and then you do like side. And I started out with 4. Yeah, it's not a lot, but I honestly wanted to do an amount that I would like commit to regularly. And now I've upped it to 6, and it's 6 2 times a day, and like I feel it already. It's enough. Make me feel better. It's great. The meditating has helped too. Another thing that I actually uncovered yesterday that actually like worked wonders. I'm talking like instantaneous wonders. Is that I was watching a video by Jordan Peterson, who's a god if you don't know him yet. He's the shit. But I was watching one of his videos and he was talking about how he recommends people overcome like anxiety. And he's a funny guy. Like he's got some fun perspective. He was talking about how like, he was like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that all these people are depressed and anxious because we're vulnerable, we're mortal, we're gonna die. And how that doesn't, but like what surprises me is they don't have all these things at once. You know, we're such frail beings. But what he went on to say was that one of the big ways to like overcome these things is to start taking calculated risk. And obviously it's not like, you know, go skydiving without a parachute. No, that's suicide. But small, like, little things that just, like, scare you a bit. And what that, like, it doesn't make the world less scary. It makes you braver, so you still see that sense of risk. But you have something within you to counterbalance it. And I saw that, and I typically take his advice if I hear it. I think he knows his shit. And I thought to myself, like, well, the one area I feel like I need to grow the most is social. That's the area I gripe about the most. I'm gonna take that as valid. And it was funny, because I was talking to a friend, and I was just like, you know, I don't know how to take these risks, so I can't remember exactly what I said, but it's pretty funny, because it was something along the lines of, like, I have no way to improve this, and then, like, as I was saying that, I was like, oh yeah, I never use people's names. So, now I'm walking around trying to use people's names. It's trying to find a way to fit them in, like, smoothly, because you don't just, like, it doesn't want to be awkward and weird. It wants to be natural. I want it to be natural, so. But that has helped a lot. I felt the change, like, instantaneously. It was amazing. I'm very happy about that. And all these changes are just going through. And it feels pretty good. There's other small, like, thoughts and things I'm having along the way that are influencing me too, but those are some of the big factors. They're all playing together to just improve my state of being. That being said, life doesn't ever get easier, so, you know, it definitely life swings back at you, for sure. But now I've got enough, you know, to swing back, and it does feel great. The time when is still an issue, though, because, you know, I'll still wake up feeling like I don't have enough time, or more like that the time isn't mine and that I'm not in control of that time. Like I said, the whole thing with like having 4 hours, I'm still glaring at the clock. Like the pressure to get things done, even though I don't have all, like when I really put my feet on the ground and look at all that I have to do, it's like this is a couple of days of really good work and then we're good. Like I was panicking over papers and I realized I can do the one in a day or two. It's due Tuesday. That's like 10 pages or so. The other one is due like Thursday. It's only 5 pages. Shit like that. It's just like there's nothing here to worry about. Just actually pay attention and stare at it and it's all good. Also, I'm sorry, not sorry that I'm eating here. This is what I'm doing in my breakfast time instead of watching YouTube, so trying to think what else there is to say. Oh yeah, still juggling the hobbies is a bit interesting. I'm trying to figure out, like the music writing situation is something I'm working on. Because I've got various styles I want to play it, have an influence. I'm also just not comfortable making a whole boatload of noise in here. Especially when it comes to vocals. Like I want to do some experimenting, but I wish, I'm not in here. Because I feel like, the situation, like maybe it's just that they're just nosy enough, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. I might just, just do it anyway. And like obviously during hours that'd be normal to make some noise, but I might go ahead and do it, we'll see. That's the big one though. It's all coming together for sure. I'm stoked. Not stoked, stoked about the future. I'm doing good. Yeah, that's a lot of shit to do. Phone calls to make, emails to write, yada yada. Yeah, I'm running out of shit to say, and now it's just turning into y'all watching me eat. So I'm gonna sign off. This has been productive. I hope this has been interesting and enjoyable. In the future, I'm probably gonna do some more entertaining shit. It's gonna be fun. We'll see though. See how time permits and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. And until then, peace out.